Good morning, students. We shall see the vertical motion of the body about its velocity, displacement, acceleration, all through that. Vertical motion of the body means it is along y-axis motion. In the previous all classes, we had seen about body is moving along x direction. But now we will see that body can be moved in the y direction. How it can be? The linear motion, linear means x-axis motion. How the equations v is equal to v naught plus a into t and x minus x naught is equal to v naught into t plus of at square v square minus v naught square is equal to a into x minus x naught. Now for this, actually, as they are constraining into x direction motion, I would write it as x component of velocity vx is equal to v naught x into axt. So don't write tx in the x axis, y axis, t is the same. Now we will write it as v naught x, ax, vx, v naught x and ax. Right? Of course, the acceleration along x direction most probably taken as positive except retardation. So no confusion about acceleration in the along x direction, but we see the simple rules and sign conventions about vertical motion along y direction when the body is free falling, all that, and how these equations are applied for the vertical motion, how what is acceleration due to gravity. Because in the vertical motion, when the body is falling down and when the body is moving up, there is a acceleration due to gravity will always be present. Now how to take positive, negative, and what are the conditions for that? Many textbooks would give different notations, don't be confused with that. If you follow one convention, that should be continued and that should be followed for entire the problems. Don't apply a particular situation to the particular convention of a is equal to plus g or minus g. Let us go with one method, then that can be applicable. You can understand well. Right. So what is mean by free fall? A body is strictly going to top upward direction, and from that it is coming downward direction without air resistance, air drag or air resistance. When air resistance is absent, then it is moving under free fall. Simply imagine that you are at certain height, a body is falling down, so just you release it, what happens? The initial velocity is 0, it is increasing velocity v here. While striking the ground, striking the surface, the velocity is increased. So initial velocity along y direction is 0, along y direction is 0. So Vy is present. What is happening? There is called as acceleration due to gravity, which is always be downward. Without pushing downward, it is coming because some gravity is there, which is a constant gravity, acceleration due to gravity. Right? Now let us simple to understand in the upward direction how the a value can be taken as positive or negative. Don't be confused with that. Many textbook authors would give different notations. They follow one method, they do the problems with their method. We shall solve one method, with that we can solve the problems. Let's see. Body moves upward in y direction. Body moves upward in the y direction. Let us say this is a reference to us. So this is the body which is moving. So with that initial velocity v naught y, actually we should write it as v naught, but as it is moving along y direction, I am writing it as v naught y. And finally it is reaching the velocity at the top point. The final velocity becomes 0. Final velocity becomes 0. This is Vy is the final velocity. Vy is the final velocity. V naught y is the initial velocity. And how to approach this with a simple graphical analysis, I would draw. See, time t and this is y. This is origin. Of course, this is for us, this is origin. Right. What is happening? Slowly the position is increasing. Slowly the position is increasing. What is the velocity here? Now, if you draw this is time. Vy, I am writing Vy. What is happening? Initially velocity is present at time t is equal to 0. Initially velocity is present. So this is a velocity. Slowly as it is going upward, what happens? Velocity is decreasing. Finally halts to 0. This is a graph actually. Right? Coming to here, acceleration graph, ay. What is happening? It is a simply straight line which is heading downward. The slope is purely negative, which is constant value ay, which is equivalent to 9.8. So in case of freely falling, means free fall includes going up and down also. So in this case, acceleration, of course, acceleration due to gravity, a is equal to minus g value, which is minus 9.8 meters per second. This you remember it. And here I am choosing this is origin. Upward displacement y positive. Here we have taken velocity Vy positive. We got it as Ay as negative. Ay as we got it as negative. That is the importance we will say. That is important that we would say here, right? You can imagine how this can be, right? Here, okay, y can be positive, Vy can be positive, Ay can be negative. Now coming to body is coming down. Body falls down along negative y axis. Along negative y axis. What is the meaning of it? How to write it and how to represent the graphical representation of it. See that this is the height a tower is there, a tower height of light say 25 meters or 20 meters. From that, like a ball is fall down, it falls down. Now what is the velocity, what is the position, and how can be expressed, and how to write acceleration? Don't be confused with that. We should follow all the convention, this convention to all the problems. So this is reference to us. This is a starting point 0 comma 0. So this is called as negative y-axis from this one. What is happening as it is falling down, the position along the negative y-axis is increasing. Along the negative y-axis the position is increasing. Of course velocity also increasing. So this is the equivalent graph where y and time t and 0 comma 0. Now what is this? This is which is indicating position and time along the negative y-axis as the body is falling down. Once again I am writing here, don't be confused with that. So as initially, if you consider this is origin, initially the displacement covered by the body is 0, even it is at a height of the tower. So what is happened? Slowly increasing the displacement along negative y direction. It is approaching the ground. Next 0 comma 0. What is the velocity? As I said that Vy velocity. Vy velocity, this is, if you observe the slope of all the points, this is called as velocity which is increased continuously as it is striking the ground. This is called as the increased velocity. This is Vy. Right. Next, the important thing again. Now time t, acceleration. So corresponding this velocity to acceleration graph Ay, if I say this is again negative constant, okay, which is again negative constant, so which is equivalent to 9.8 meter per second square. So what is happening here? Here the y position is negative, so going increasing, and velocity Vy which is negative, acceleration this is negative. Earlier this was appeared to be positive in the case of body moving up, and this was positive. Of course this was again this is again negative. This is a simple convention you follow and you apply the same problems, and don't be confused with the convention. The many textbooks would give that as their convention. Of course they are also correct, but we are following textbook convention as they have given in the textbook. If you have any doubts, you can refer the textbook also. Okay, body falls down from the origin, the y coordinate is negative, and Vy velocity as it is moving, Vy is also negative from this, and Ay appear to be negative. Whereas in this case what is happening? Y positive, Vy positive, but Ay is negative because decreasing velocity here. Decreasing velocity finally halts to 0, right? We will solve the problem in order to understand very clearly. Most of them this was asked in textbook. Yes, in the exams also similar type of problem can be asked in the exams. So what is this? A ball is thrown vertically upwards with velocity 20 meters per second from the multi-story building. The height of the point where the ball is thrown is 25 meters, means the multi-story building height is 25 meters from the ground. How high the ball will rise? What is the height that can go? How long? What is the time? Will it before the ball hits the ground? And take g is equal 10 for the problem convenience and solving. Actually the value is 9.8, but for problem solving strategy we have to put g is equal 10 for easy computing, right? So shall I first demonstrate the problem, then we will understand how it can be. So this is a ground level, this is height of the building, which is 25 meters, and it can go top. Of course this is to be chosen as a point A to B is a maximum, right? From that point actually it will fall down, reaches to again strike the ground, right? Now this is the scenario. What is the first question? How high ball will rise? How high ball will rise? So that we will calculate from the reference point. So what is this height we will calculate, right? Now what is this? This is a reference to us now. The initial velocity, upward velocity v naught y is equal to 20 meters per second, positive, upward direction positive, and final velocity vy at this point 0, right? Just now we have seen that when it is going upward, a is equal to minus g we will take. Of course according to the problem we will write it as minus 10 meters per second square. So Vy is 0, V naught y is equals to 20 meters per second, right? Okay. Now how high it will rise? Height means again we will go with problem. V square is equal to V naught y square plus 2e y into y minus y naught. Okay. Now of course shall I write Vy square? 0 square 0, which is 20 square 2 into a means minus 10, right? Y minus y naught, y minus y naught. So 0 is equal to 400 minus 20 y minus y naught. So 20 into y minus y naught is equals to 400. Y minus y naught is equals to 20 meters, right? What is y naught here? Before throwing it at time t is equal to 0, counting what is the distance covered here? Y naught is equal to 25 meters, right? So the height from the launching point, from launching point to maximum point. Maximum point is, of course, maximum point means in case this is B, is 20 meters, and from the ground is 20 plus 25 meters, which is 45 meters. Of course, this is asked in the problem, that is 1. Right? And next, coming to the same other problem. What is that? How high will it before ball, sir, how long will it before hits the ground? What is the time taken from this point to this point from this point to this point? What is the time taken, right? So we will go with the two methods. It's your wish. We will divide from here to here one part, and here to here other part, or simultaneously we can do one problem. It's your wish. All right. So first, time calculated from A to B. What is V naught y? V naught y is 20 meters per second. What is Vy 0? What is Ay, which is minus 10 meters per second square? What is the time taken? Let us say T1. We don't know. We have to calculate. According to first formula, Vy is equal to V naught y plus Ay into T. Vy 0 and V naught y is 20. Ay minus 10 into T of T1. So 10 T1 is equal to 20. T1 is equal to 2 seconds. First point to reach the maximum point. So maximum point to here, this is a maximum point. This is the ground. What is the time T2? Let us calculate. Right? So let us say this is C, this is B. B to C. Time calculation. B to C time calculation. Right? Y minus y naught is equal to V naught y into T plus Ay into of Ay T squared. Right? Now this from the ground, what is the height actually? From the ground, what is the height? Totally 45 meters. So starting point, which is equal to 45 meters. What is the final height from the ground as it is reached? Of course, it is final height is 0 when it is striking the ground. What is the initial velocity? V naught y is equal to 0. What is Ay, which is minus 10 meters per second square? What is the time? Then let us say time T2. Time T is equal to T2. Substitute here, you will get it. Right? You will get it minus, of course, 0, y minus, of course, 0 minus 45 is equals to 0 plus half into minus 10 into t2 squared. So what you'll get it actually, according to the problem, you will get this one.